Unit 9. Listening. Exercise 2. 1,
They couldn't believe how large and luxurious the cruise ship was.
2,
We decided to fly to Paris instead of taking the train.
3,
I stayed in a small but beautiful hotel on my city break.
4,
The children jumped happily and noisily into the pool.
Exercise 4.
In the 1930s, a new kind of holiday was invented in Britain. A man called Billy Butlin had the idea that hard-working British people needed somewhere to go that was affordable and fun in order to escape the routine of their normal working lives. His idea was an early type of package holiday. He would offer full board accommodation and a lively program of free activities and entertainment for all the family. This would all happen in one place, and all for the price of a week's wages. His first holiday camp, as they were then known, opened in Skegness on the east coast of England in 1936 and was a huge success. Staying at a Butlin's holiday camp wasn't exactly like staying in a five-star hotel, though. Accommodation was in small wooden huts called chalets, which were arranged in rows facing each other. They were bright and colourful, but basic, and toilets were in shared blocks in the middle of the rows. All meals were provided in huge dining rooms, and there were daily activities like swimming, sports and competitions, and evening entertainment such as shows and dancing. Butlin's next great idea was to employ a team of staff called Redcoats. They wore red jackets, and their job was to join in with everything and encourage every member of the family to join in too. Many Redcoats later became famous entertainers. Billy Butlin came from a family of fairground showmen, so he knew about making money from entertaining people. He'd spent his teenage years in Canada, and while he was there, he'd visited a summer camp, which gave him the idea for his holiday camps back in England. During the Second World War, Butlin's holiday camps were taken over by the British government for training and housing soldiers, and he was paid to build several more, which then became holiday camps again only weeks after the war ended. Butlin made a huge profit from this wartime arrangement. In the years after the war, the camps became even more popular as people who couldn't afford to travel abroad needed somewhere colourful and fun in which to enjoy themselves. Butlin continued to build more camps during the 50s and 60s, and his camps became famous for the crazy games and competitions that were held there, like knobbly knees and glamorous granny contests. In order to communicate with so many guests, Radio Butlin played music and made announcements through loudspeakers in every chalet and across the camps. Some guests found this so annoying that they cut the wires in their chalets. Despite this, Butlin's remained very popular and in 1972 received over 1 million bookings. Between the 60s and the 90s, though, Butlin started to suffer competition from cheap overseas package holidays, and many of the camps closed. However, in the remaining 3 camps, a huge program of modernization took place. Butlin's holiday resorts, as they are now called, offer fantastic indoor and outdoor entertainment, shopping and dining, with a much wider choice of activities available. The original wooden chalets of the 1930s are long gone, having been replaced by more modern versions. Only one remains, which is now protected as a historic building and is for display only. In the 21st century, Butlin's even opened 3 hotels on one of their sites, enabling guests to enjoy more luxurious accommodation, whilst still enjoying all the activities the resort has to offer.
Unit 10.